wanted to, and I wanted to win.
Now Tracy, 13 to play. He goes in and scores.
Tied.
Bounce pass to Biddle. Slam. Kick out Bartholomew. 3. Yes. Whoa.
They're focused. There's a sense of urgency.
Oregon wins.
It's time for Duck Basketball on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield. Today's game is brought to you by Safeway, official grocery partner and tailgate headquarters of the Oregon Ducks. Les Schwab Tire Centers, doing the right thing since 1952. McDonald's. Download the McDonald's app today and earn free food with every purchase. And score a cheeseburger pack for $14.99 every Ducks basketball game day. Pepsi and Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks. Drink Pepsi. Coors Light. Choose chill. By OCCU, the credit union that gives you more. By U.S. Bank. U.S. Bank is a proud sponsor of Oregon Athletics. U.S. Bank. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC. And by Pacific Source Health Plans. Doing what's right, not just what's required. Now let's go back to courtside. Here again, Joey Mack.
Thank you as we get ready for your Safeway starting lineups. The Ducks about to be introduced as the lights will go dark here at Matthew Knight Arena. The Wildcats of Weber State will start maybe their best player in Blaze Threet. He has started every game for him this year. Shoots it at over 51%, averaging 17.5 points and 5.5 rebounds. That's number 0, Blaze Threet, who might be the guy to watch. Miguel Tomley, he scores 12 a game and wears number 3, averaging 2 assists per contest as well. Nigel Burris wearing number 5, the transfer from Utah State and Idaho in the Safeway starting lineup for Weber State as well. And then number 8, he has started now in 4 games, Viliami Vartianen. And I'm going to have to pause every time on that one. Luke giving me a
that was impressive.
Thank you.
I was waiting for it.
I appreciate it. And then another one that'll be difficult for this broadcaster in Vasilian Vucinic. He also in the starting lineup for Weber State. Now I'll turn it over to Curtis Long for the Safeway starting lineup. The Ducks being introduced here at MKA.
At forward, a 6'9" senior from San Diego, California, number 21, Brandon Angel. Starting at center, 7-foot senior from Central Point, Oregon, number 32, Nate Biddle. At one guard, a 6'5" senior from Fort Myers, Florida, number 2, Jadrian Tracy. At guard, 6 foot, a sophomore from Westland, number 3, Jackson Shelstad. And at the other guard, a 6'5" senior from Bronx, New York, number 5, T.J. Bomba. And the head coach of the Ducks in his 15th season, Dana Altman.
The final non-conference game for the Ducks here at Matthew Knight Arena as Oregon welcomes the Wildcats of Weber State. Again, Vucinic, who wears number 13, will start his 4th start of the season. And Vartianen will start for the Wildcats, also his 4th start of the season, along with Nigel Burris, Miguel Tomley, and Blaze Threet. Threet is the one to watch. Again, nearly 18 points per game for number 0 in Blaze Threet. Elsewhere for the Ducks, you just heard, it'll be Jadrian Bam Tracy, Jackson Shelstad, TJ Bomba, Brandon Angel, and Nate Biddle. I think that additional key to the game, if we could add one, Supreme Cook, we talked about him on the Toyota Coaches Corner with Dana Altman. That physicality, I think, against a team like this, talking about Vucinic starting the 6'11" Montenegro native, and then also out of Finland, Vartianen at 6'6", a couple of the big men that will be faced off against Brandon Angel, Nate Biddle. I think the physicality of Supreme Cook off the bench might be a key here in this one.
And Bam Tracy getting the start. Raheem Moss has started a few games. One of the magical things that Dana Altman's done year in and year out is get guys to buy into their role. Say Bartholomew's averaging double figures coming off the bench. completely accepted his role. Bam Tracy in for Raheem Moss, I think, for defensive intensity.
U.S. Bank tip-off won by Weber State, and we're underway here at Matthew United Arena. Vucinic beat Biddle on that jump. Oregon on defense to start in front of the Duck bench. Ball inside to Vucinic, trying to back down. Biddle, the big man with a hook, and the right hand is good for 2. 2-0. Weber State leads to start it off.
Just got a little too deep there. Nathan Biddle's got to wall up and keep him outside of underneath the paint there.
Ducks wearing their white uniforms today with the green trim. Weber State in purple with the white trim. Ball to Biddle. Biddle has it knocked loose from behind by a guard, and Threet forces a turnover. Weber State ball again to the left wing. Vartianen puts it on the floor, passes to the right wing, handoff there. Wildcats now swinging around to the left, back to Threet. Bomba right there with the 17.5 per game scorer. Entry pass to Vucinic, trying to back down. Bounce pass to the perimeter, open 3 for Threet. Off the mark, Ducks dodged a bullet. Biddle rebounds the miss. 2-0 Wildcats still. Shellstad up top. Shakes loose, now fires a triple. Hits early.
And you love to see that confidence. Jackson just a little step back off the dribble, knocking down that 3 in rhythm.
3-2 Ducks. Oregon a little trap near midcourt. Wildcats able to break it to Tomley. He moves it around the perimeter. Now swinging over to the right and inside pass to Vucinic, deflected, stolen away. Biddle knocked it away from the big man. Bomba up the floor for the Ducks. Blocking foul called in transition down the right side of the lane.
And already we've seen Oregon maybe sagging off a little bit of Weber State on the offensive end, doubling in the post and kind of challenging them to shoot. The Wildcats struggling a little bit from behind the arc early in the preseason.
Viliami Vartianen charged with his first foul. 18:20 to go in the first half. Ducks by 1. Bomba takes a pass. Now fakes. Bounce passes inside to Biddle. Right block. Number 32. Turnaround shot. In and out. Rebound on the floor. Grabbed by Weber State. Burris comes away with it. Up the floor to Threet. Threet swings it to the right. Tracy out defending the ball. Pass goes to Vartianen. Knocked loose by Bomba. Recorralled by the Wildcats. Now Vartianen dribbling inside the lane. Pass to the left corner. Putting it on the floor. Burris toward the elbow. Misses a fadeaway jumper. Rebound Ducks. Tough shot.
Good defensive possession from Oregon there.
Bomba with it. Near the free throw line. Pass to Biddle. Right wing. Thought about the catch and shoot. Now tries to back down in the paint. Goes to work with the right hand. Scores off the window. 5-2 Ducks.
Great patience by Biddle. He had the open 3, but he realized I might as well get in, get a little bit closer shot. Little spin move off the glass for 2.
Also had that ISO, and Biddle's athletic enough to take it at you. Weber State swings around to the right. Threet passes it, putting it on the floor. Vartianen passes out of bounds. He dished it from the free throw line and threw it to the Duck bench. Second turnover for the Wildcats early.
Weber State's just got to do a better job executing. They're looking to get it inside every time to Vucinic, but Oregon's just stifling on the defensive end.
Shellstad, pass to Biddle up top, hand off to Bomba. Bomba comes around, right elbow jumper, goes in. 7-2 Ducks lead. Wildcats scored the first bucket. Ducks have scored the next 7 in under 2 minutes.
Oregon in a 1-2-2 3/4 court press.
Broken by the Wildcats. Pass to Threet. Into the middle of the lane. Fouled by Biddle.
And Biddle takes out a cameraman on the attempted block shot. I hope he's okay.
Pops right back up. It was right in front of the Duck, too, and the Duck would have been there to help him up if he had to.
That's right. Although the Duck sometimes will get his web feet almost on the court.
Right.
It's a hazard. Every time Nathan Biddle falls with his history, collective deep breath.
Yeah, hold that deep breath, I think. Threet hits the free throw. 7-3, Oregon in front. No field goals for the Wildcats now in over 3 minutes. Threet's second free throw bounces in. 73% foul shooter on the year. And a whistle for a substitution. Alex Chu checks in.
And here comes Weber State in a press of their own.
7-4 Ducks. Pass ahead to Bomba, left wing. Now to Shellstad. Back to Bomba. Moves it to Angel, left corner. Pass inside to Biddle, deflected. Biddle gets it back around the perimeter. Give to Bomba. 12 to shoot. Biddle coming for a screen. Bomba goes to his left, down the left side, drive, kicks back out. Biddle 3. Too strong. Rebound on the floor. Tracy. Ducks another possession. Out to Shellstad. His 3 is short. Rebound Bomba. Another offensive possession for the Ducks. To Tracy, right wing. That 3 is good.
And Weber State's going to have to box out a little bit better than that, giving up 2 offensive rebounds. Oregon's not going to miss 3 in a row. Oregon back in the press.
6-point lead for the Ducks, 10-4. Next whistle will be the first time out of the game. 3, pass around to the perimeter, right side, Tomley. To 3 up top, swing to the left, Burris. Now inside pass to the bench man, Chu. Kicks back out, extra pass to the right wing. Martianen misses the 3, Biddle grabs the rebound.
And Oregon doubling every time the ball goes into the post, giving up the shooters, saying, hey, we're going to challenge you to knock that down.
Now no field goals in 4 minutes for Weber State. Bomba triggers a left corner triple, air ball, and the Wildcats grab the miss. 3 across midcourt, sets the half-court offense. Around a screen to the left elbow. Cut off by the Duck D. Kick out to the perimeter, now inside to Chu. Ducks double team again. Chu passes to 3. Extra pass to the left wing, Tomley. Ducks cover it up. He puts it on the floor. Gets loose around the 3-point line and misses off back iron. Rebound grab by Angel. Ducks with another good defensive possession.
Almost challenging Weber State to shoot it from 3, packing it in the middle.
Shellstad. Bounce pass to Angel. Left block. Right hand take. Swish. 12-4 Ducks.
That's just too easy. Brandon Angel with great post position right on the block. Just one dribble, drop step, little right shoulder hook shot.
Ducks with a steal around midcourt. Angel puts it home. Every starter has scored for the Ducks. It's 14-4 Oregon at the 14:07 mark in the first half. Weber State ball. Up top, swing to the left, 3-4-3. And he hits it.
And it looked like Brandon Angel kind of came up a little gingerly after that steal and breakaway lay-in. Looks like he's okay.
14-7 Ducks. Shellstad has the ball, lobs it inside. Ill-advised pass, stolen. Chu takes it away before it could get to Biddle. 3 after hitting the triple. He's got 5 points himself, keeping the Wildcats in this game early on. 14-7, Oregon the lead. Pass inside to Burris. Good defense from Biddle, but he lays it in over the top at the right block, and it's 14-9.
And it looked like Burris got away with shuffling his feet there as he made that bank shot over the outstretched arms of Nathan Biddle.
Bomba now to Angel, left wing. Ducks back on offense. Bomba tries to go down the right side. Now gets under the basket. Passes to Angel, left wing. 10 to shoot. Angel on the floor to the free throw line. Spins to the basket and a whistle on the play. That'll send us to our first timeout. Foul goes against Nigel Burris. His first, the second on the Wildcats of Weber State. Ducks starting out the game 6 for 10 from the floor. Wildcats 3 of 7. It's 14-9 Ducks. Our first timeout at the 13:01 mark at Matthew Knight Arena here on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Jan from Toyota here, live with some big news. Toyotathon is on. Okay, now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyotathon ends January 6th. Participating dealers only. Toyota, let's go places.
Before watching the big game in the arena next to strangers turned into cheering for the home team with new friends, someone had to bring Aloha. Kona Big Wave, bring the Aloha.
Copyright 2024 Kona Brewing Co., St. Louis, Missouri. 21 plus. Enjoy responsibly.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially, like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give Duck fans more for the things they care about, more for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your Duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
Save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Everything you need, from milk, eggs, fresh meat, and produce, and much more. Delivered right to your car. No need to leave the car or stand in line. And the best part, your groceries will be ready for pickup in just a few hours. Shop, drive up, and go at Safeway.com.
I'm coming home to the place that I remember, back to the land of my first love. Would you stay where you are? Would this way with sun?
Well, the Safeway starting lineup for the Ducks has spread the wealth. Safeway, the official grocer of the Oregon Ducks. 3 points for Tracy, 3 points for Shellstad, 2 for Mamba, 4 for Angel, 2 for Biddle. Oregon 6 of 10 to start the game. Efficient as they lead 14-9, and now we'll see the substitutions. Raheem Moss, Keyshawn Barthélemy, Kwame Evans Jr., and Supreme Cook all join Bam Tracy out there on the floor for the Ducks.
Almost a hockey lineup exchange. Bam Tracy staying on the floor.
Lob to Cook, and he'll fake. Now go up with the right hand and miss it. Ball tipped by Evans. No, another chance. Ends up with Moss. Now Cook on the floor. Physical up to the basket, and he dunks it in. Oh.
That's scary. I mean, that'll give kids in the front row nightmares the way he tore the rim off right there, Joey.
Physical. Talked with Coach Altman about it today on the Toyota Coaches Corner. That physicality, it's a game changer. 16-9 Ducks.
He reminds me of Ben Wallace from the Detroit Pistons.
It's a good comparison. I like being in the same sentence as that guy. Trevor Hanning's in the game for Weber State. He passes it to Vucinic. Big man kicks out to the top, swing to the right, now to the corner. Evans out defending the ball. Wildcats get it to the right wing. Tomley didn't get it off, and it's a shot clock violation.
Oregon switching 1 through 5 with ball screen, so there's no advantage there for Weber State by setting a screen. You're just going to have another defender that gets right up into you. Great defensive possession by Oregon.
12:08 to go in the first half. 16-9 Ducks. Barthélemy to Tracy left wing. Tracy pass up top to Moss. Moss angles to his right. Give to Tracy, swing to the left, and a foul away from the ball. I think, against Supreme Cook. That's his first. And that's the one thing that's kept him off the floor, isn't it? It's been the foul trouble.
He's not scared to get physical. I mean, that's his MO, and that's what he brings to the table is physicality, defensive presence, shot blocking, rebounding. He's really patient down on the low block, as we just saw, shot fake and then going up and dunking the ball. He does need to play without fouling because Oregon's going to need him in the Big Ten. There's some really good post presence. We're going to see that next week with Illinois and Maryland.
16-9 Ducks lead, and that does trigger another media timeout. 11:59 to go in the first half. Ducks in front by 7 on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that. But at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Always us. Always us. You're listening to Oregon Basketball from Learfield. Always us. Always us. Always us.
Substance use disorder and addiction is so isolating. And so as a Black woman in recovery, hope must be loud. It grows louder when you ask for help and you're vulnerable. It is the thread that lets you know that no matter what happens, you will be okay.
When we learn the power of hope, recovery is possible. Find out how at startwithhope.com. Brought to you by the National Council for Mental Wellbeing, Shatterproof, and the Ad Council.
Put your phone on D&D. That means that do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always sing with me. So put your phone on D&D. That means that do not disturb when you're driving. And when you're going from point A to B, I need you to stay safe, please, so always remember this beat.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
A 16-9 lead for Oregon, and the Wildcats, after the inbound, turn it over at midcourt. KJ Evans throws it down
with authority.
Boy, came back, and Ducks put on a little tempo press, and Wildcats turned it over to make it 18-9. KJ Evans with the slam. Hennig passes it inside. Reverse take from Dyson Kohler. No. Ball on the floor, grabbed by Moss. Athletic take from Kohler off the bench. Didn't go. Now Moss runs point for the Ducks. Help from an Evans screen. Picks up the dribble. Pass to Evans. Pops the three. Off the mark. Rebound. Grabbed by Tracy. Another offensive possession. Tracy with the right hand take. Short. I think he expected contact from the left block. Didn't get it and missed it short.
But that's a great job by Supreme Cook. Getting a hand on the ball. Tracy comes up with it, but it was Supreme Cook that tipped that offensive rebound. Ducks back in the press.
Leading 18-9. Wildcat ball. Reed passes to midcourt. Passes out of the trap. Ball almost goes out of bounds on the sideline. Saved by Reed. Sharanitz off the bench. Wildcats swinging around. Now pass up top. Vucinic. A three up from Hennig. Short. Rebound Moss. Long three from number 6 in purple. Ducks up 18-9. Barthélemy top of the key. Bounce pass. Left block. Cook goes to work. And an offensive foul called on Supreme Cook.
Yeah, he just kind of got his right elbow and kind of chicken wing hooked him. He had great position. It was a great post-entry pass, early post position, just what Coach Altman wants. But Supreme Cook's just got to learn to play without fouling. Love his aggression, love his tenacity, what he brings to the table.
Still 18-9. Another pass toward midcourt and a whistle over and back. They've passed it, the Wildcats that is, to the left side at midcourt now. 3 straight times, been trapped every time.
They call it the coffin corner. You want to get out of that corner where Oregon can trap. The Wildcats have really struggled with that backcourt pressure from Oregon.
That sideline midcourt corner and hadn't been good. Now as the Ducks take possession of the right wing, a whistle stops play. And a foul against Weber State, it looks like, in Sharanitz. Margo Sharanitz checks out. Third against the Wildcats of Weber State. Ducks stack up, now break. Ball thrown to Shellstad in the backcourt. 18-9, Oregon leading. 10-13 to go in the first half action. Shellstad to Moss. Moss driving baseline from the left side. Cut off by the D. Now tries to back down. Post move, misses the shot. Wildcat, no. Evans rebound. He's back up and good for 2. 20-9 Ducks.
KJ Evans playing with a lot of energy in this game.
Three tries to go quickly. Pass now to the right wing. Hennig throws it out to the perimeter. Shot up, no good from Burris. Rebound Ducks. Missed it from the right corner. Now Barthélemy. Pass to Shellstad. Runs the floor. Kicks out. Moss fakes. Now the Ducks swinging around to the right. Barthélemy misses the triple.
That
Good
was
ball
a fun
movement.
possession. Jackson drove in, it swung. Everyone touched it. Just missed the 3, but that's good basketball. Coach Altman clapping his hands on the sideline.
Oregon by 11 and in the midst of a 6-0 run. Screen for 3. Down the left side. Drives. Takes with the right hand. Scores. He crossed over from the left to the right. Hit the reverse, and it's 20-11.
Tough finish there from 3, but Oregon's giving him that jump shot. Just got to protect the rim. He's a driver.
Now Shellstad in rhythm hits the jumper at the free throw line. 22-11 Ducks. 8:54 left in the first half, and the Wildcats throw it out of bounds in the left corner looking for Burris.
Another turnover off of that Oregon pressure.
7th.
And here come the subs. Oregon has the benefit of just staying fresh with their depth. TJ Bomba and Brandon Angel getting in glow, and KJ Evans sits down. Good minutes off the bench for him.
8:48 to go in the first half. So Bartholomew, Biddle, Bomba, Shellstad, Angel. The 5 for Dana Altman. Shellstad takes it from the left wing under the basket. Does a circle, back out to the perimeter. Now to Angel, left wing, lob over the top to Biddle. Biddle met with contact, scores it anyway from the left block.
Nice post entry pass over the top to Nathan Biddle. Weber State giving up size down low to Nate.
24-11. Oregon in front. Left side. Martinen, bounce pass inside to Vucinic. Biddle right there with him. Big man puts on a post move, spins, blocked by Biddle. Just put 2 hands in the air and knocked it away. Ducks the other direction. Bomba down the right side, misses. Ball deflected by Angel out of bounds, and it will stay with the Ducks. It went off Weber State on the baseline.
It is so hard to stay in front of TJ Bomba. When he puts his head down, he's so low and explosive. He gets to the rim, even though he missed that little leaner bank shot. Oregon able to come up with it. Baseline out of bounds.
To the left elbow, Biddle, now Angel right elbow. Passes it to Bomba. Bomba to Biddle, trying to back down. Left block, turns around, jump shot, no good. Rebound Weber State. 24-11 after the mid-post J was a bit too strong. Now Weber State firing a triple, no good from Vartianen. Offensive rebound, another 3. This one off the mark from the top. Sadiq Moore couldn't knock it down.
Great box out there by Jackson Shellstad with the 7-footer down low. Giving up a little bit of size.
Now inside to Biddle. Bounce pass. Shellstad cuts to the basket. Kicks out left corner. Bomba. Now Bartholomew left wing. Ducks resetting a bit with 7:20 to go in the first half. Biddle right wing. Catch and shoot off the rim. Weber State rebound. Vartianen with Oregon leading 24-11. Left wing for Moore. Moore off the bench for Weber State. Lobs it inside. Vucinic tries to go to work against the double team. Bounce pass to a cutter. Deflected. Grabbed again by Moore. Kick out. 3 ball up. No good from the right corner. Vartianen couldn't knock it down, but an offensive putback good from Vucinic. And a timeout taken by the Wildcats to trigger the media timeout with 6:53 to go. It's now 24-13, Oregon leading.
Oregon came out in a matchup zone there, switching everything, giving them a different look. Sometimes you give up an offensive rebound out of that. But so far, it's been all Oregon over the Wildcats, putting on a passing clinic. Jackson Shellstad getting into the teeth of the defense. Everyone kind of sharing the sugar on the offensive end. And you've got multiple players who have already scored early in this basketball game for Oregon.
Ducks by 11 on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
What's up, sandwich heads? Today on Steve-O's Sandwich Reviews, we've got the tips and tricks to the best sandwich order. And it all starts with this little guy right here. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Yeah, add the crisp, refreshing taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar and cue the fireworks. Lunch, dinner, or late night, it'll be a sandwich worth celebrating. Every bite is better with Pepsi.
Pepsi is proudly distributed by locally owned Bigfoot Beverages. Go Ducks, drink Pepsi.
It's another exciting season of Duck basketball. Let's keep the fun going all season long by making sure everyone gets home safely. Before you start your car, always put your phone in park. That means turning notifications off, putting both hands on the wheel, and keeping your eyes on the road ahead. Because distracted driving puts everyone at risk. That's why it's illegal in Oregon. So don't let a fun day end badly, and let's all get there safely. Park your phone. It's the way to go. A reminder from ODOT.
It takes hard work to be the best in the game. Planning, commitment, resilience, sweat. That's why Old Dominion Freight Line, the #1 national LTL carrier for quality, works hard to be the best in the game and is proud to support those striving to be the best in theirs. Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of Oregon Athletics, helping the world keep promises.
Duck basketball sponsored by Pepsi, Bigfoot Beverages, and the Pepsi Go Ducks Game Day app. Download the app, follow the Ducks, go Ducks. Drink Pepsi. And the Ducks are now in the Big Ten. And Hoodoo Ski Area has a big deal for kids 10 and under. Kids ski and ride free all day at Hoodoo. Oregon basketball is also brought to you by our friends at Coors Light. Mountain Cold Refreshment, choose chill. Proud partner of Oregon Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. Oregon at 46%. Weber State at 31% from the floor. Oregon leading 24-13 with now 6:50 to go in the first half. Ball in the hands of Shellstad.
Weber State in the zone.
Bounce to Bomba, taking it inside, lays it in. There's that burst to the basket.
Well, that didn't work.
26-13, Oregon leading, and a travel in the backcourt against Weber State. Another turnover for the Wildcats.
8 turnovers already for Weber State. Having trouble with that backcourt pressure from Oregon with their length and athleticism.
They're also 1 of 9 from 3. Not how you stay in a game on the road.
And that's the knock on the Wildcats, is you got to contain their driving, maybe give up a few open threes.
Bomba has it left block for the Ducks. He kicks out to the perimeter. Now Shellstat driving from the top of the circle, misses the contested take. Physical around the basket. Rebound Wildcats. 26-13 Ducks. Right corner. Dribble. Fake. Covered up. Vartianen with Biddle out defending him. Has to pass away. Does. And the Wildcats, Burris takes it out to the perimeter. Burris give to Threet. Threet from the right wing. Tries to attack, and a whistle on the floor.
That's what he does really well, is attack off the dribble, off the bounce. Once he puts it on the floor, you got to gap him, give him a little bit of space, almost challenge him to shoot.
He got between 2 Duck defenders, and it was Brandon Angel who picked up his first foul. That's the 4th on the Ducks, 3 on Weber State. Inbound, pass around the perimeter. Shu to Threet. Threet picks up his dribble well beyond the arc. Ducks close out on him. He passes to Hennig. Hennig with 8 to shoot. Give to his right. Tomley fires a contested 3, misses it. Bomba rebounds.
Great defensive possession by Oregon in the man-to-man, just pressuring every player with the ball.
Now Barthélemy, left wing, help from a screen. Down the right side, lays it in.
So under control and patient, and just makes the game look so easy. And that's that experience out of a senior in Barthélemy.
Doesn't just hit threes, where he's at 48% on the season. That was a nice drive to make it 28-13. Left corner, Burris hops toward the basket, misses, and Bomba grabs the rebound, throws it to Biddle, now to Shellstad. Largest lead for the Ducks here, 28-13. Shellstad early in the shot clock, and he hits the J from the right elbow.
It was a little hezzy cross, had the Weber State defender on skates, just pulled up so smooth and explosive. You have to respect his speed going to the basket.
30-13. Weber State give to Tomlin. He tries to back out, now goes down the right side and hits from the mid-post. His first bucket. Ducks still doubling up the Wildcats, 30-15. Here's Shellstad quickly in transition. Give to Angel. Angel to the left elbow, picks up the dribble, out to Bomba, left wing. Bomba has it deflected, able to get it back, trying to go baseline, gets in the air and is fouled on his way up. Whistle goes against Hennig.
Jackson Shellstad playing with so much confidence, pushing the tempo of the game. I've said this before, but to me, as a former player and coach and a fan of basketball, he's worth the price of admission, kind of putting on a little bit of a show and playing with confidence, which is great to see heading into Big Ten play.
First free throw is off the mark from Bomba. Yeah, I mean, Shellstad 3 of 5 from the floor. He hasn't had the shooting season maybe that he would like at 36% overall, 26% from 3. If he can get that rhythm shot going, look out.
Oregon to be really, really tough. But I think some of that's intentional. Like Jackson has been, sacrificed some of his role to get other guys confidence early. I think he believes in himself. And, heading into league play, I would see his role kind of bump up a little bit on the offensive end.
Second free throw good from Bomba. He splits them to make it 31-15 Ducks with just over 4 minutes to go in the first half. Threet, help from a screen, stops, passes to the right wing. trying to drive, pull-up jumper. Hennig off the back of the rim. Rebound Barthélemy. He throws it ahead. Moss, transition three, off the rim. Ducks been a bit too strong on a few threes here today. 31-15 Oregon still. Three. Stolen. Shelstad runs the floor. Shelstad makes the lay-in.
He's just too fast up the floor.
9 points now for the sophomore. 33-15 Oregon. Hennig passes to the sideline, out of bounds, off the Wildcats. Again, it's that corner. Sideline, midcourt.
They don't like that Oregon pressure.
No.
I think that's 9 turnovers for the Wildcats, mostly
10.
coming in the backcourt from that Oregon three-quarter court trap. Normally a tempo, but they're looking at Weber State saying maybe we get up and get a little bit more pressure on them, and they're just throwing the ball all over the floor.
3:22 to go in the first half, and it's 33-15 Ducks on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
First Interstate Bank is the proud sponsor of the Community Hero Program. Throughout the year, Duck fans have been submitting stories about heroes in our community. And First Interstate Bank wants to recognize Jason Conrad. As the owner and player for a local professional basketball team, Jason leads with a community-first mindset. He visits schools, runs youth camps, and advocates for mental health and depression. His dedication extends to working with charity groups like Liberty House, supporting foster kids. On behalf of First Interstate Bank, thank you, Jason Conrad.
Always us.
Takes it for three. Good from the left corner. Putting the basket two-hand jam.
This is Duck basketball from Learfield.
Babes, what are you doing?
What? I'm just mowing the lawn.
No, it's blazing hot and dry out here. Don't you remember? Smokey Bear says.
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry.
Where'd you learn this?
Oh, it's on
SmokeyBear.com with many other wildfire prevention tips.
Right. Thanks, Honey Bear.
Because remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Ma, is this how you feed a hamster?
I think so.
Is my homework right?
I think so.
Is this milk still good?
I think so.
When it comes to parenting, sometimes it's okay to think you know. But when it's something as important as your child's car seat, don't just think. No. Double check if your child is in the right seat for their age and size. It'll help protect them in a car crash. Don't just think. No by visiting nhtsa.gov/the right seat. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
It's 33-15 Oregon with 3:22 to go in the first half. The unexpected happens every day. When it does, head to Kohl's and Kohl's.com for everything your family needs. Kohl's, where families come first. Shelstad with it. Pass to Evans up top. Oregon on offense out of the break. Evans calls for Moss. Moss grabs the handoff at the top. Passes now to Tracy, right wing. Ball above his head. Ducks swing it. Shelstad left side, angles to his left, driving toward the baseline, tries to pass through some pressure, stolen by Weber State. Chu with the turnover, the 5th for the Ducks. Freet over to Tomley, bounces it, short corner left side, Chu trying to back down. Into the lane, toward the free throw line, passes out to the right wing, shot up, way too strong from Kohler, missed the three bad. Rebound Ducks. Lob ahead to Evans under the basket, and he lays it in.
They just saw A.J. Evans in the fast break there, and great pass over the top by Shelstad.
Ducks have pushed it to 20, hitting 4 of their last 5, a scoring drought of over 2 minutes for the Wildcats of Weber State. Tomley at the left wing. Calls for a screen.
Oregon in a matchup zone.
Pass to Threet. Threet tries to put a move on and hits the step-back jumper at the right elbow. 9 points for Threet. He's doing everything he can to keep the Wildcats in the game. It's 35-17. Ducks in front. Evans. Handoff, Tracy. Tracy to the free throw line. Jumper, and he's fouled.
Just kind of hung in the air. Weber State defender late and tried to block that shot. Got him on the arm. Tracy will shoot 2.
1:55 to go until the Toyota halftime break. Tracy, a 69% foul shooter to the line.
And it's
Swish.
been fairly evident in this first half that the Wildcats are outmatched. And what you like to see as a coach is your players sharing the basketball. Oregon's been putting on a passing clinic, and it's evident with how many players have already scored.
Tracy's next free throw is good. 37-17. Ducks with the advantage. Keeping up that pressure. Mookie Cook off the bench at the top of the press for the Ducks. Jamari Phillips now in as well. Threet gets it across. Dish to the right side, Tomley. Tomley fakes to the cutter. Now passes to Chu up top. Touch pass to Threet. Fakes from the left wing. Pass to Moore. Now inside to Chu. Spins against Tracy. Misses the shot and a whistle.
Might have gotten bailed out there a little bit by the referee.
Tracy on the foul.
A little bit of contact, but he shot the ball directly into the bottom of the rim.
Yeah. I think you summarized that well. Chu to the line. Hits the free throw. Chu, a 59% free throw shooter. A senior out of England. 37-18 Ducks. Next free throw, no good. Right on his percentage, missing that one. Minute 25 until halftime. Moss, handoff to Phillips. Pass to Tracy over to the right wing, Mookie Cook. Cook to Tracy up top. Tracy angles to the left. Gets an Evans screen. Now passes to Cook. Fakes from the left side. Tries to put it on the floor. Dishes to Moss, right wing, 6 to shoot. Moss, step back, hits the triple. First bucket for Moss today. 40-18 Oregon.
Moss is such a great weapon for Oregon. He's a great ball handler. Plays tough, great defender. When he's knocking down the three, Oregon's so tough, so versatile.
Threet fakes, now gets by a defender, passes to Chu's feet. He tries to keep it inbounds, does. Pass to Tomley for three, swish. 40-21 now. Ducks trying to keep it a 20-point lead headed to halftime. About 5 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Evans, handoff, Moss from the left wing. Moss tries to drive. He's cut off. Ball deflected away. Tomley steals it, runs the floor, lays it in. Timeout, Ducks.
Coach Altman is not happy about the turnover, but when you don't hustle back to try and contest that shot and you just let them give a lay-in, I mean, even though Oregon's up 17 with just 13 seconds left, I think Raheem Moss might be getting an earful. You got to hustle back and try and compete. Never let anyone just get a free lay-in.
Ducks 40 and the Wildcats 23. Final 13.7 seconds here coming up. Visit Safeway, your official grocer of the Ducks, for all your pregame favorites. And having the right set of tires and wheels on your vehicle, just part of an essential safety checklist. That's why Les Schwab Tires offers free pre-trip safety checks of your brakes, battery alignment, suspension, and steering. Stop by anytime or schedule your appointment online at leschwab.com. Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing since 1952. Toyota halftime report coming up. Phil Brames with us today, filling in for Ashley Gentry back in the OSN studios. A lot of scores for you coming up. Oregon football getting ready for the Rose Bowl, traveling today. Be headed down tomorrow. I will. Then be back here for a big men's basketball matchup with Illinois on the horizon. Ducks get it in to Tracy. Now Evans with 6 to shoot around the perimeter. Ball gets tied up and a travel. Kohler got his hand on the intended pass from Evans. And Evans, honestly, physicality kind of pushed himself to the floor.
Yeah, he was playing too upright there, and it looked like Kohler maybe got him across the arm, but you just got to play through that contact, sweep the basketball.
So 4.3 seconds on the clock. Ducks in front by 17. Wildcats, though, have suddenly hit 3 straight field goals, and they'll go for the final bucket of the half. Inbound into Threet. You know Threet's going to be the one to shoot it from midcourt. Too strong. Score will stay 40-23 as we head to the halftime break. Brought to you by our friends at Toyota. Alongside Luke Jackson, I'm Joey Mack. Go through some of the halftime stats. Coming up, Ducks by 17 on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you're planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On Big Ten Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/Big Ten Sports.
Your home for Oregon hoops.
Attack. One-on-one. He lays it in and scores.
Middle of the lane.
Oh, what a finish. He does.
This is Oregon basketball from Learfield.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hey, so what's a great way to spread awareness that driving high is illegal everywhere? A catchy song, of course.
You can run, but you can't drive high. You can run, but you can't drive high.
Friendly reminder, don't drive high. If you feel different, you drive different. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This is the Toyota Halftime Report on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield. Toyota, let's go places. A first half recap along with scores from the Big Ten and the rest of college basketball. And the first half stats. They're all right here. Now let's go back courtside. Here again, Joey Mack.
So to halftime, where Oregon is shooting 53% in the final non-conference game here this season. Weber State in town. Ducks lead 40-23 on 17 of 32 from the floor. 30% from 3 of 10, 75% at the line, 3 of 4. Also 3 of 4 at the line for the Wildcats. And the Ducks have held them to 36% shooting, 9 of 25, 15% from 3, 2 of 13, forcing 10 turnovers. You like that number and the 12 points off turnovers the Ducks have, but Oregon has turned it over 7 times, only 4 points off of them for the Wildcats. And I think Dana Altman is still looking for some consistency, honestly. The Ducks have put together a lot of great spurts, but just those last 3 possessions where the Wildcats, for example, hit 3 straight field goals, those are the, shall we say, film room moments where Dana Altman still wants a little more consistency from the Ducks.
Yeah, Oregon had been completely dominant until the last 3 minutes. Raheem Moss turns the ball over, and then KJ Evans turns it over, and Jamari Phillips doesn't close out for a 3. Oregon's still up 17, and we're kind of nitpicking here.
Right.
But going into halftime, you look at those type of possessions, those golden possessions against really good teams, they're going to cost you. And for a guy like Jamari Phillips, that's an audition. You're a freshman. You're playing with some very high-level experienced transfer seniors, fifth-year guys. And so you have to make sure that you're doing everything right to stay out on the floor. Mookie Cook did a really good job bringing energy. You have 9 Duck players who have scored, led by Jackson Shelstead, who's been a floor general passing. He's 4 for 6. He's got 9 points. It's great to see him playing with a lot of confidence out there.
Ducks up 40-23 here at the Toyota halftime break. He's Luke Jackson. I'm Joey Mack. More to come with Phil Brame back in the OSN studios, checking some scores around college basketball. Ducks trying to finish the non-conference slate undefeated. Second half action still to come on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
This season, the Ducks have their eyes on the ball, and fans have their eyes on the bundle, the McDonald's Game Day Bundle. Score big with the new cheeseburger pack, including 2 of the classic cheeseburgers you love, a 20-piece chicken McNuggets, and 2 medium orders of our world-famous fries, all for just $14.99, only on the app. Must opt into rewards at participating McDonald's, valid through 2024-25 basketball season. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024 U.S. Bank.
Deep in the woods. Deep in the woods. This is the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
This is your captain. We are going to be experiencing some slight turbulence. Please fasten your... Oh, hold on. Just got a video of my cat.
Imagine the pilot of an airplane was as confident as you are texting and driving. Seems kind of crazy when you put it like that.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
The Toyota Halftime Report continues with a check of scores from around the country. Once again, to Ashley Gentry in the Learfield Network Studios.
Ducks by 17 at the break over Weber State, 40-23 the halftime score from Matthew Knight Arena. Phil Brame in for Ashley here in the studio. We'll go outside the conference and check the top 25 scoreboard. We'll start with number 12 Oklahoma all over Prairie View A&M in Norman today, 87-67 the final there. 2 others out of the SEC. Number 6 Florida stays perfect as the Gators rout Stetson 85-45. While number 5 Alabama improves to 11-2 on the season. The Tide over South Dakota State by a score of 105-82. The other ranked final from earlier today comes from the Big Ten. Number 24 Illinois all over Chicago State, 117-64. The Illini get the win. Again, they'll visit Eugene Matthew Knight Arena on January 2nd as league action will resume. Former Arizona Wildcat Kylan Boswell for the Illini today, a triple-double with 18 points, 10 boards, and 10 assists. Once again, our halftime score at Matthew Knight Arena, 40-23, Ducks over Weber State. And we'll go across the rest of the Big Ten coming up right after this.
When you stay healthy, you can play to win. Optum Oregon is here to keep Duck fans in championship form. They offer affordable, quality care that's easy to access. Their lineup includes primary specialty and immediate care, plus innovative virtual care options when you're short on time. It's everything you need to feel your best. Optum is here for Duck fans and for Oregon. Learn more at OptumWinningPlay.com. That's OPTUMWinningPlay.com.
When you buy tires at Les Schwab, you're getting more than just tires. You're getting America's best tire warranty, 60-day satisfaction guarantee, no hassle road hazard protection, and free maintenance for the life of your tires. Other places make you pay extra for that. But at Les Schwab, it's included with every set of tires because more warranty means less worry, and nobody stands by their tires like Les Schwab. Get more from less. Book your appointment at leschwab.com. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com for details.
Jan from Toyota here, live with some big news.
Toyotathon is on. Okay, now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyotathon ends January 6th. Participating dealers only. Toyota. Let's go places.
Before halftime, beers turned into a tough nail biter, and before cheering for opposing teams turned into unexpected friendships, someone had to bring the six-pack of Kona Big Wave. Kona Big Wave, bring the aloha. Copyright 2024 Kona Brewing Co., St. Louis, Missouri, 21+. Enjoy responsibly.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. SiriusXM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On Big Ten Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the SiriusXM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of SiriusXM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/Big Ten Sports.
My heart in Oregon. Oh, I left my heart in Oregon. Yeah, I left my heart in Oregon.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Oregon. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Oregon and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Oregon.
Oregon up on Weber State 40-23 at the break. 11 Ducks saw the court in the first half, with 9 of them scoring. No double-figure scores yet for Oregon, but the lead again, 17 at the break. Phil Brame here in the studio. Quick check of the Big Ten scoreboard. One game in progress right now. Indiana getting all they want from Winthrop out of the Big South Conference. Hoosiers lead 63-58 at the 6-minute mark from Bloomington. Coming up later today in the league, 3 o'clock start in West Lafayette as number 21 Purdue will host Toledo. Later on at 5, it's Michigan against Western Kentucky from Ann Arbor. Told you about the Illinois win over Chicago State. The other finals from earlier today, Ohio State over Indiana State 103-83. Washington improves to 9-4 as they beat NJIT in Seattle 90-53, the final there. 2 other finals, Penn State pulls away in the second half from Penn 86-66. Nittany Lions were only up 3 at the break, but they win by 20 to improve to 11-2. Northwestern over Northeastern 85-60, while Minnesota gets the better of Morgan State 90-68. We'll get you back to Matthew Knight Arena after this. Oregon 40, Weber State 23 is our halftime coverage. Wraps up right after this.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially, like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give Duck fans more for the things they care about, more for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your Duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
It's another exciting season of Duck basketball. Let's keep the fun going all season long by making sure everyone gets home safely. Before you start your car, always put your phone in park. That means turning notifications off, putting both hands on the wheel, and keeping your eyes on the road ahead. Because distracted driving puts everyone at risk. That's why it's illegal in Oregon. So don't let a fun day end badly, and let's all get there safely. Park your phone. It's the way to go. A reminder from ODOT.
Your home for Oregon hoops.
Blocks him again. He hits it and he's fouled. Follows and slams.
This is Duck basketball from Learfield.
Comes to a gun suicide attempt, all it takes is a moment.
Heather and I had an argument just like any other couple. I was lost. I had snapped. I had a gun and I was going to take my own life. Heather helped me realize that there was still a life to live for the better of myself, my family. My weapon is now safely put away.
A moment of crisis can happen to anyone. Store your guns, locked, unloaded, and away from ammo. Hear more safe stories at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
You say you'd never give in to a meltdown and never fill your feed with kid photos. You say you'd never put a pacifier in your mouth to clean it and never let them run wild through the grocery store. So when you say you'd never let them get into a car without you there, no, it can happen. 1 in 4 hot car deaths happen when a kid gets into an unlocked car and can't get out. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
So the halftime continues here at Matthew Knight Arena. Joey Mack, along with Luke Jackson. My thanks to Phil Brame back in the OSN studios, keeping you up to date. Ducks with a mostly good, and I say mostly because maybe people like me and Luke, we're just around the coaches a lot. You're up 40-23, and here we are saying, well, you can improve on things, but the truth is, I think the Ducks are where they are because of that mentality right now.
Well, and that's a testament to what Dana Altman has built here and how high the bar is set and the expectation of this season with this group of players. And, we're sitting there nitpicking 3 possessions at the end of the half, but with all regards, Oregon is handling Weber State handily.
Same starters both ways. Jackson Shelstad with it for Oregon, leading 40-23, getting the second half going. Bamba drives down the right side, bounces it to Biddle. Point blank shot, no good from right in front of the basket. Ricochets out of bounds, and it will go to Weber State. Good basketball, though.
Nice little set play, dribble handoff for TJ Bamba, turning the corner and going downhill. Biddle had it, just couldn't finish around the rim.
Burris with it for the Wildcats. Now to Tomley, his 3. Off the mark from the right wing. Rebound Ducks. Bamba looking to run to Shelstad, right wing triple, off rim. Rebounding foul, looks like against Weber State.
Good positioning there by Nathan Biddle off that miss from Shelstad, keeping the ball alive.
Vucinic picks up his first, the first of the second half. Quick inbound to Angel, right block. He's fouled on his way up.
I am amazed at how long Nathan Biddle's arms are. I think he can tie his shoes standing up.
What was your wingspan? What is it?
Nothing compared to that.
I mean, he's 7 feet tall. I actually have not asked him if his wingspan is more than 7 feet. It probably is, right?
It looks like it. He kind of, for those basketball fans out there that remember Kevin McHale at Minnesota and for the Celtics for years, Nathan Biddle reminds me of him in some ways. Better shooter than Kevin McHale, but those long arms, such an advantage.
First free throw for Angel's good. Second is good as well. 6 points for Brandon Angel. 42-23 Oregon.
Ducks in the press.
Angel, a little deflection. Wildcats keep the possession. And crossing the timeline, Vartianen. Now Threet with it, with Oregon up 42-23. Wildcat ball, Burris. Bounce to the left side, Tomley gives it to the left side, and a reach-in foul by Nate Biddle. He was looking for Vucinic on a bounce pass, and Biddle just a little too much contact.
And Biddle's had a little bit of foul trouble of late. Last 2 games, I think he's fouled out. That was a little tic-tac call there. I'd like to see him have a little physicality to the game.
Yeah, 2 of the last 3 games he had fouled out heading into the Stanford game. Now a trap put on by the Ducks as we resume play, and over to Threet. They pass out of it. He fires a contested 3 short. Long rebound grab by the Wildcats. Pass up top to Threet, driving inside, lost the handle, goes out of bounds, and it's off Threet. So the Ducks will take possession.
Threw that ball about into the 10th row. Threet is not a threat from 3. He's a great driver, averages about a little over 17 a game.
But only 8 threes made on the year coming in. Left wing, Bamba. Inside to Angel. Left block, 1-on-1. Angel, right hand shot, goes down and one.
Brandon Angel just having his way on the low block there. So patient. You can just tell his experience. Great glue guy, Mr. Consistency for Oregon, always in the right place at the right time, making winning plays. Love coaching players like Brandon Angel, a leader that has developed for this Oregon team.
He'll step to the line. Hits the N1.
Great free throw shooter as well.
9 points now for Angel. Yeah, in his career, an 82% foul shooter. Ducks lead 45-23. Tomley passes to the right. where Kohler's got it. Off the bench, Dyson Kohler. Dribbling up top, handoff now to Kohler. Driving down the left side. Kohler lost the handle, now able to get it back and around the perimeter, dribbling around, and Vartiainen misses a shot. Another offensive rebound, driving baseline this time. Met by two Duck defenders, it's blocked away. Ducks steal it. Angel to Tracy. Shot is good.
What a pass by Brandon Angel. He gets the rebound, leads the break, drives into the middle, penetrates, finds Bam Tracy for three. What a versatile player, Brandon Angel.
8 points for Bam. Tomley's got it. Passes to the right side. Now up top to three. 48-23 Ducks. 3 to long, 2 short. Hit the bottom of the rim. Rebound Angel. Passes ahead. Now Angel, left wing. And to Shellstad up top. Now Biddle.
They got an advantage down low with Brandon Angel.
Angel the mismatch against Tomley. Spins to the basket. Slices through two defenders and scores.
Just a little up and under. Got the defender in the air. Way too easy for Brandon Angel.
Oregon is outscoring Weber State 10-0 in the second half. 3. Lobs it inside. I jinxed it. And Kohler scores it on the lob inside.
You have to be impressed with how unselfish this Oregon basketball team's playing today. Lots of assists on these baskets. Playing the right way, even though they're better than the opponent.
Shellstad. And the ball goes inside. Shellstad scores it. 52-25. Ducks with the advantage. 3, right wing. Swinging over to the left, Tomley. Looking inside, Vucinic. Step outside the block. Now he passes it cross court to the right side. 3 up from the corner, good. Timeout. Taken by Weber State. Vartiainen hit the 3 to make it 52-28. They're actually going to call it a 2. I have a feeling that they'll review that. So 52-27 the score. If it's a 2, this will be a full timeout with Weber State calling the first of the second half. 16-10 to go in the second half. 52-27. Ducks lead on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Jan from Toyota here, live with some big news. Toyotathon is on. Okay, now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyotathon ends January 6th. Participating dealers only. Toyota, let's go places.
If you know your party's extension, press or say 1. To leave a message in our company mailbox, press or say 2. Spoiler alert, it will be full.
Representative.
Would you speak to your mother in that tone?
Speak to a real human being.
You shouldn't need to shout into the void to get your health insurance questions answered.
Pacific Source Health Plans. This is a real person. How can I help you?
Human service, not automated phone trees.
BECU. You've heard the name, seen the letters. But what does BECU stand for? Simply put, not-for-profit BECU stands for people. For charting your own path. For choosing what's right for members instead of what's profitable for someone else. Because they are the reason our credit union exists. So we do everything in our power to help them reach their financial goals. BECU. Power in people. All Pacific Northwest residents are eligible to join. Federally insured by NCUA.
Jan from Toyota here, live with some big news. Toyotathon is on. Okay, now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyotathon ends January 6th. Participating dealers only. Toyota, let's go places.
Duck fans, check out PizzaHut.com for great deals. No one out-pizzas the Hut. Oregon basketball also sponsored by OCCU. Duck fans, get more for the things they care about with Remarkable Checking and the Duck debit card. More for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit. Ducks lead 52-27. Jackson Shellstad and Brandon Angel leading the charge with 11. Luke, you and I were just talking during the break about this. How many times have we talked about just the pure efficiency of Brandon Angel. More on that in a moment. Duck ball back in action. Angels got it to Bamba. Supreme Cook into the game for the Ducks. Has it left block. Tries to go to work. Off the glass, no good on the turnaround Jay. But Shellstad steals the rebound.
You can't finish a thought, and Jackson Shellstad's already halfway up the floor, or what, a steal and a bucket. How many times has he done that to you this season?
He steals the rebound pass. Now the deal ahead to Threet. And before I could even say anything, Threet scores it. So to review, Shellstad stole the kick-out pass after the rebound and scored. Then Threet scored at the other end, and now it's 54-29. Weber State turns it over. I should say the Ducks turn it over to Weber State, getting the ball into the block. Now Kohler, the other end, gets under the basket, misses the take. Cook bothered him. Oregon takes it the other way. Transition triple. Good from the right wing. Bam Tracy. 57-29 Ducks.
Just a nice, simple play there by TJ Bamba to Bam Tracy open. Feet set, knocking down the triple.
Now Threet transition, drives hard, and is fouled going to the basket. Yeah, you're right, Luke. I mean, before we even finish describing what happened, Shellstad steals the pass out after the rebound. I mean, that's what he does. He's a menace against other teams.
He's a must-see. So fast, so explosive. He's a great distributor. He's playing with a ton of confidence, and Oregon is at their best when he's shooting it well and playing with a swagger and a smile on his face. He's led the minutes played for all Oregon players, and he's got 13 now. Brandon Angel also playing well, 4 for 4, 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, Mr. Consistency. But Jackson Shellstad, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I've got a front row seat to this game, and watching Jackson is worth it for me as an Oregon fan.
It's 57-29, a timeout on the floor. Talk about that efficiency for Brandon Angel when we come back on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Okay, you say, I want some breakfast. Your so-called boyfriend says, we got eggs in the fridge. Obviously, when you say breakfast, you mean McDonald's. Definitely a side-eye situation.
And now it's a BOGO situation with buy one, get one for $1 on sausage McMuffin, burritos, hash browns, and more. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
From the Oregon coast to the mighty Columbia, and from the Blue Mountains to the Siskiyous, we are with you. Whether your work takes you to the field, the forest, the factory floor, or the home office, no matter what you do, SAFE is with you, helping injured workers get back to work and helping to prevent future injuries by making each workplace safer and healthier. SAFE, workers' comp that really works. Learn more at SAIF.com.
Save a cartload of time with Safeway Drive Up and Go. Shop online at Safeway.com. Head to the store and we'll bring your groceries right to your car. Everything you need, from milk, eggs, fresh meat, and produce, and much more. Delivered right to your car. No need to leave the car or stand in line. And the best part, your groceries will be ready for pickup in just a few hours. Shop, drive up, and go at Safeway.com.
It's 57-29 Oregon with 14:55 to go. Brandon Angel, second leading scorer for the Ducks. He's 4 of 4 overall, 3 of 3 at the free throw line. On the season, he's shooting it at 62% overall, 44% from 3, 88% at the free throw line. As Threet heads to the line for Weber State out of the break, and he bounces in the free throw. To give you an idea, N'Faly Dante in his career was one of the best in the country, and he was right around 62% from the floor. That's what Brandon Angel's doing.
Brandon Angel is Mr. Fundamental. Doesn't take bad shots.
And just rebounded the missed free.
He's all over the floor tonight.
Tracy's got it for the Ducks at the top. 57-30 Oregon.
Weber State in a 1-3-1 zone coming out of the timeout.
Moss with it. Now to Barthélemy. Bounce pass, free throw line to Angel. Bounce pass, Cook, slam.
can't execute any better than that. Get the ball to the middle of the floor, get the defense to collapse, bounce pass, Supreme Cook with the dunk.
59-30 Oregon. You know who passed the ball?
Brandon Angel.
14-18. Left to play. Left wing, Kohler. Dish inside to Chu. Now out to Threet. Tracy Wright with him. Threet gets by him. Drives inside. Met with contact. Supreme Cook fouled him. And that'll be the third on Cook.
Both players way off the ground on that contest. Supreme Cook has been known to take a hard foul or two, but there wasn't that much contact there. I think Coach Altman would like to see Supreme Cook get some touches, get some confidence, see the ball go in a little bit on the offensive end. It's kind of a confidence builder, tune-up game as they're heading into league next week with Illinois and Maryland, both
good teams.
Two good programs. I think Illinois is 9-3 and Maryland's 11-2.
Yeah. The next 5 games, if it all holds, would be quad 1 games for Oregon.
Big games coming up.
Next free throw is short. Threet splits them. It's 59-31 Oregon. Threet going 1 of 2. The Ducks have hit 3 straight field goals.
Weber State back in a man-to-man.
Moss pass inside to Angel. Burris knocked it out of bounds on the sideline. It'll be Oregon ball near some season ticket holders. Bamba inbound from the sideline to Cook near midcourt. He runs and goes to get it. Moss, help from a screen now after taking the pass. Give it to Barthélemy. 6 to shoot. Barthélemy to Bamba. Bamba, head fake, drive, kick out. Barthélemy 3. Short, and a rebound grabbed by Burris. Threet handles it across half court. Now to Burris. Bounces it to Chu. Chu trying to back down, throws it to Burris, cut into the basket, and he laid it in. Got by the Duck D.
And there was no need to double team on that, especially from the weak side. Supreme Cook can handle that in the post, no problem.
Ducks going inside. Angel, pass deflected and stolen by Kohler. He runs the floor, fouled on the transition layup by Brandon Angel. 13:03 to go in the ball game, and that's the third on Angel. He'll have to check out. Evans will come in for the Ducks, leading 59-33.
And even though the Ducks are up 26, Coach Altman doesn't want any let off. They want this to be a springboard into league play. No sloppy play, good possessions, get back in defensive transition, don't lose your man, make simple plays, execute on the offensive end.
Kohler missed it. Angel now checking out and talking with Coach Altman. You know, that's 2 very high basketball IQ people having a conversation right in front of us.
Yeah, and Coach Altman's got a lot of trust and confidence in Brandon Angel, and I think there's a respect level that's been earned by him. And Brandon Angel, very vocal in practice, a leader on this team.
Free throw good from Kohler. Now Oregon ball. Bamba up top to Evans, left wing. Puts it on the deck with 20 to shoot. Give to Bamba. Taking it from the left wing. Fires a short corner jumper off the mark. Rimmed out. Burris rebounds the miss. 59-34 Ducks. Burris passes it to the top of the circle. Martinen over to Moore off the bench. Moore bounces it to Chu. Chu into the lane. Passes it to Burris. Underhand athletic take and finish. 59-36 now. Ducks are outscoring them 19-13 in the second half. Barthélemy, right elbow. Past Evans up top. Inside to Cook, and he's fouled from behind by Chu on the pass.
It's amazing how low Supreme Cook gets on the defensive end in that stance where he's so athletic and powerful. And then on the offensive end, he ducks in so low on these big guys. They just can't get that low to get position around him. He's such a strong, powerful athlete.
Vucinic, the big man, back in. Bomba, baseline out of bounds to Cook, left wing. Dribbles, now passes it to Barthélemy. Ducks lead 59-36, but a 6-0 run for Weber State. Now Barthélemy steps toward the basket. Wild take off the mark. Rebound, Weber State around the free throw line. Hennig takes it up to the right wing and is fouled by Moss. With 11:53 to go, they foul against Moss. That's the fourth against the Ducks, joining Weber State with 4 fouls in the second half. 11:53 to play. Ducks 59. And in the midst of a 6-0 run, I think Coach Altman's okay with that timeout here.
Well, and Weber State got bailed out there. They were trapped again in the corner. Raheem Moss was called for the foul, but that was a questionable call for sure. It looked like they were going to come up with a turnover. I can see Dana Altman's intensity level, even though they're up 23 points. You need to think that the next possession was the last one of the season, and that's what makes him great, is he holds these players to a high standard, and he is fired up in the timeout. And that's why he's one of the best of all time, and one of 3 active coaches with over 700 plus wins. He's got a special, versatile team that could go on a very, very deep run, Joey.
59-36 Ducks. 11:53 to go on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
At U.S. Bank, when they say they're in it with you, they mean it. Not just for the good stuff, the grand openings and celebrations, although those are pretty great, but for all the hard work it took to get there, the fine-tuning of goals, the managing of cash and workflows, and decision-making. They're in to help you through all of it, because together they're proving day in and day out that there is nothing as powerful as the power of us. Visit usbank.com to get started today. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, copyright 2024 U.S. Bank.
Since 1894, the rivalry between Oregon and Oregon State has grown to a fever pitch. The 2024-25 rivalry series is in full force, and the action between the Ducks and Beavers will be exciting. Year after year, the student athletes, coaches, and schools take great pride in being part of one of the longest rivalry series in the nation. The University of Oregon would like to thank Pacific Source Health Plans, Albertson Safeway, Toyota, and First Interstate Bank as being the proud partners of this year's rivalry series.
Jan from Toyota here, live with some big news. Toyotathon is on. Okay, now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Dealer inventory may vary. Toyotathon ends January 6th. Participating dealers only. Toyota. Let's go places.
Before watching the big game in the arena next to strangers turned into cheering for the home team with new friends, someone had to bring aloha. Kona Big Wave, bring the aloha.
Copyright 2024 Kona Brewing Co., St. Louis, Missouri. 21 plus. Enjoy responsibly.
Weber State ball, resuming play. They get it inside to Vucinic. He kicks back out to the left corner. 3 ball is good from Hennig. He's only hit 3 on the season. Knocking down one there. Bomba pass to Barthélemy for the Ducks to set up the half court. Now Evans, right wing. It's 59-39. 9-0 run for Weber State. Evans gets inside. Pass out to Cook. Now to Barthélemy, left wing with 12 to shoot. Barthélemy bounces to Cook. Cook under the basket. Double team. Shot up. Blocked. Ricochets away. Cook eventually grabs the miss. Puts one up off the backboard. No good. Rebound grab by Burris.
I think
Weber
all 10
State
players were inside the key on that one.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a rugby scrum.
11 minutes to go. 9-0 run still for Weber State. And a hold on Barthélemy.
Got his arm wrapped around the Wildcat player there coming off a screen. Just can't hold him.
6th on the Ducks with 10:58 to go now. 59-39, Oregon in front. Weber State ball to Moore. Moore passes to the left. Now inside, Vucinic near the left mid post. Passes it cross court, out of bounds. Trying to do too much there.
Oregon doesn't let you outside of an arm length, and everything that Weber State has gotten has been pretty hard earned with this Oregon defense.
Left wing, Bomba spinning toward the basket, fouled.
Coach Altman has 766 wins in his career, and I was alluding to it before the timeout. It was incredible how intense he was, and they say, your players are going to match your intensity level.
Yep.
And he has not lost a beat. You can tell how much these guys mean to him, how much buy-in there is. And that's a tough thing to do with a team that's this deep, Joey.
Yeah. Vartianen picks up his third foul. Bomba misses the first free throw. Weber State now with 5 fouls as a team in the second half. Well, and that's because I think he knows what the ceiling is for this team, right? Top 10 team heading into January. Bomba hits the free throw, splitting them to make it 60-39. Ends the 9-0 run. The Ducks, though, have still missed 5 straight field goals. Weber State breaking a little pressure at midcourt. 3 passes to Tomley. Tomley, give it over to Burris. Right corner, deflects out off of Bomba. With 16. The Wildcats will inbound from the sideline in front of their bench. Inbound to 3. Moss out to defend it. Pass to the left side. Tomley. Entry on a bounce to Vucinic. Vucinic blocked by Cook. A foul called. The whistle will be against Moss rather than Cook. I guess Moss got him from behind on the body.
Fans sure didn't like it. It was tough to see in the replay. Not sure where the contact was there. Just going to need to give that referee a little grace. The Oregon sideline
hits the free throw. Next free throw from the big man. Bit too strong. Bomba grabs the rebound. Oregon by 20, 60-40 now. Bomba quickly down the right side off the glass for 2.
Nice little in and out cross with the left hand high off the glass. TJ Bomba, so athletic, great finisher around the rim.
62-40 Oregon. Vartianen. Dribbling at the right wing. Well beyond the arc. Now angles left. A give to Tomley. Inside, Vucinic passes to Kohler, and he lays it in. Nice cut, nice pass as he got behind the defense. Kohler for 2. Back to a 20-point lead for the Ducks, 62-42. Moss all the way to the right block. Puts one up and is fouled.
You don't see a lot of point guards that like to post up like that. But Raheem Moss, that's part of his game. He's low and strong with the ball, puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and he's either going to force it right up through you or make a nice little pass as a point guard in the post.
Whistle against Tomley, his second, and that's the 6th on the Wildcats.
He's only made 1 3-pointer on the season. He's 1 for 8.
Free throw good from Moss.
Excellent defender. Leader out on the floor. Great passer, great team player.
Next free throw off the mark. Weber State grabs the miss. Ball to the top, 3. With Oregon leading 63-42. Trying to back down Biddle. Vucinic. Shot off the front of the rim. Ball ricochets away. Long rebound by the Wildcats. Pass stolen by Barthelemy. Thrown ahead to Evans. To the basket and one. Almost. Oh, had a chance to roll that one in, but he'll go to the line for a pair.
And KJ Evans gave equal to or more than he got there. Just kind of put his shoulder down, jumped into the Wildcat defender. Good heady play just to get to the line. Might have led with his elbow just a little.
Sometimes you do. Free throw good from Evans.
this last 8:45 here in the second half with Oregon up 22. Coach Altman out on the floor, still pressing, wanting the team to execute, finish the game the right way.
That was the fourth foul on Vartianen.
Weber State is almost all but given up running offense, just kind of looking to throw it into the post, try to get something going.
Evans' free throw is good. 65-42, 8 points from Evans. 8:40 to play.
Oregon picking up full court. The man-to-man.
Left wing, quick three off the mark from Tomley. Rebound by Biddle. A lot of those threes I've used off the mark a lot tonight. Bamba, bounce pass, Biddle, top of the key three, to the right of the rim. Rebound, Weber State.
Just a little bit off the mark. That was a good shot for Nathan Biddle. Stretch 5.
65-42. You mentioned Moss in that three. First three that he's hit all year was today.
Yeah.
Good to see. Kohler, right wing to three. Passes it to Vucinic. Fakes a handoff, trying to go toward the basket. Stops, kick out. Burris off balance three to the left. Rebound, Ducks. 65-42 Oregon. Bamba, head of steam, and he's fouled. Triggers the timeout as he went down the left side. Whistles against Kohler. Bamba to the line for two when we come back. Final 7:44 at Matthew Knight Arena. 65-42 Ducks on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
When you stay healthy, you can play to win. Optum Oregon is here to keep Duck fans in championship form. They offer affordable, quality care that's easy to access. Their lineup includes primary, specialty, and immediate care, plus innovative virtual care options when you're short on time. It's everything you need to feel your best. Optum is here for Duck fans and for Oregon. Learn more at OptumWinningPlay.com. That's OPTUM winningplay.com.
Go Ducks!
Going to the basket, he slams! Left wing three. Good!
This is Oregon basketball from Learfield.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
I'm a pretty great multitasker. I can wash dishes and do laundry. I can roller skate while walking my dog. I can even order lunch while doing my homework. But I can't use my phone while driving. A distracted driver is one of the leading causes of death in the United States. So when it comes to driving, please, don't be a multitasker.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Oregon in front, 65-42. Duck basketball brought to you by our friends at Slocum Center. 58 years as the Ducks' official team doctors. And by Toyota. Let's go places. Ducks have hit one of their last 7 and still lead 65-42. Ducks are shooting 51%.
And they've been passing the ball well. They've been executing well. They've had good shots of late that just didn't go down. There hasn't been any quit in Weber State, even though they've been outmatched at both ends of the floor. Good opportunity here for Oregon to keep this momentum going, try and finish the game the right way, play a complete game.
Bamba at the line for 2 after the foul. 8th against Weber State. Good on the free throw. 9 points for Bamba. Leading scorer for the Ducks is Shellstad with 13. And then Tracy and Angel have 11.
It's a little bit harder out of a timeout to go and shoot 2 free throws. You want to shoot those right after you get fouled.
Hit them
Good job by TJ knocking those down.
Now he'll check out for Shellstad. 67-42 Oregon.
Oregon up 25 coming out in the man-to-man full court press.
Ducks have led by as many as 29 here this afternoon. Inbound to Threet. He'll get it ahead to Chu under the basket and misses a tough shot off the window. Rebound Biddle. A little bit too far under the basket maybe. Ducks, Barthélemy, transition jumper, good right elbow.
He's so smooth, just pulls up, not rushed. Nice little 15-foot jumper.
4 points for Barthélemy. 69-42 Ducks. Weber State again trapped near midcourt. Pass out of it to Threet. Center of the floor, sets the offense. Threet fakes one way, goes the other, kicks it to the right corner, and the three is no good. A foul called against Barthélemy on the corner three from Hennig. That's the second on Barthélemy, and three free throws coming for Hennig.
It looked like Barthélemy just kind of slipped. He came over to help on the defensive rotation, and then closing back out, he kind of lost his footing, crashed in to Henning there. Never want to foul a three-point shooter. You don't block a lot of three-point shots.
No.
You got to get up and pressure, close out short.
First free throw from Hennig is good. The second rolls in off the front of the rim. Hennig, an 82% free throw shooter, and he's got 9 points this afternoon. Third chance is a swish. 69-45, Oregon leading. Duck ball, Barthélemy, left wing. Lob inside toward Biddle. He's got it, and he dunks it home.
It was an errant pass, but those long arms just went and got it. Turned around and dunked it.
71-45 Ducks. Sometimes it helps to have a vacuum cleaner type of wingspan, right?
And he's got great hands. He can catch anything, soft touch.
6:30 to go in the game. Drive by Threet down the left side. He lost the handle, stolen by the Ducks, but Evans passes it behind two Ducks running up the floor, out of bounds right in front of us on the sideline.
And that's something that KJ Evans can do. He can lead the break. He does it all the time. Rebound, push the break. Just a little miscommunication. You don't want to throw a one-handed pass. Pass it with two hands. Control the basketball.
Threet's got it now. 71-45 Oregon. Dish over to the right side. Hennig. Give it to Chu. Short corner right side. Trying to back down toward the post with 6 to shoot. Biddle there defending. Fakes one way. Puts up a shot. Short, front of the rim. Rebound. Evans. Outlet. Barthélemy help from a screen. Pass to Biddle. Now to Tracy. 4-3. Missed it from the right wing.
Good ball movement. Good shot by Bam Tracy.
71-45. Ducks lead it. Threet. Pass to the top. Sharanitz back in the game. Now a drive inside and off the mark on a jumper from Tomley on a pull-up. Ducks grab the miss. Barthélemy flies up the floor to Shellstad. Tried to pass into Evans, but turned it over. Threet runs the break. Pushes off Nate Biddle, who draws the offensive foul. How about that?
Threet looked like a free safety coming up for the hit. Just knocked Nathan Biddle into the stands. Went sliding about 20 feet. Expecting more contact, I think, than there was. Easy call for the official.
5:15 to go.
Nathan Biddle mumbling something as he walks to the bench.
71-45 Ducks. .5:10 remaining. Barthélemy to Evans up top. Evans tried to spinning toward the basket, and he's fouled on the way up. Got the drive on, or the advantage, I should say, on the drive, and drew the foul.
And that's exactly what Coach Altman wants out of KJ Evans. Get your nose to the rim, draw contact, finish through contact, get to the free throw line, put pressure on the defense, use your length and athleticism. He's done a good job of that of late.
Free throw good. Yeah, I feel like the big next step for Evans is to get more and ones rather than just the 2 free throws, right?
Yeah, to finish through that contact. He's right there.
First one good. Second one good. 73-45. Part of that, I mean, he's one of the better free throw shooters out there. He was consistently above 80% his freshman year last season. 73-45 Ducks. Hennig gets loose on the break, takes it all the way to the bucket, misses the shot. Now Threet puts up the offensive rebound. Second chance point, good. 73-47. Ducks transition. Brandon Angel hits near the left corner. Triple for Angel, 76-47 Ducks.
And he's still perfect on the day.
What else is new?
He's playing at a very high level.
Threet dribbles it near midcourt. Now tries to attack, picks up the dribble, passes to the top. Tomley, step back 3 off a dribble. No, rebound Cook. Outlet to Bartholomew. Trigger 3, good.
This is one of the better shooting lineups that Oregon has with Bam Tracy, Bartholomew, and Brandon Angel all on the floor at the same time.
79-47 Ducks. 4 minutes to play. Weber State going to the bench. Declan Cutler's in the game for the first time. He kicks out to the perimeter. Shot up and rimming out from Hennig. Rebound grabbed by Evans and then a whistle.
That was just
I
a
think the foul-
50-50 ball.
Yeah, the foul's going to
Evans
go
gotta
on
wrap
KJ.
that up. Yeah.
So it'll be Weber State ball and 1-1 when we come back after the first foul on Evans. Final timeout. It's Oregon 79 and Weber State 47 on the Oregon Sports Network from Learfield.
Wherever you are in life, once a duck, always a duck. That's OCCU. Since 1956, OCCU has helped the University of Oregon community take flight financially, like our remarkable checking and duck debit card that give duck fans more for the things they care about, more for the game, more for gear, more for a bright future. Earn interest, show your duck devotion, and start earning more today. Learn more at myoccu.org/getduckdebit.
Hey, mighty Oregon fans, get ready to make some noise with the McDonald's Game Day Bundle all season long, exclusively in the McDonald's app. Score big for your whole squad with the Cheeseburger Pack, featuring 2 classic cheeseburgers, 20-piece Chicken McNuggets, and 2 orders of the crispy golden medium fries you love, all for just $14.99. How's that for a W? Must opt into rewards at participating McDonald's, valid through 2024-25 basketball season. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On Big Ten Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/Big Ten Sports.
I'm coming home to the place that I remember. Back to
A little bit of shout at Matthew Knight Arena. Ducks trying to finish this one strong. I'm Joey Mack along with Luke Jackson. Ducks 79 and Weber State 47. Oregon has hit 4 of the last 5, a 6-0 run for the Ducks. Weber State, 1 of its last 10. Tomley is at the line after the foul on Evans.
And Weber State is just 3 for 20 from the three-point line, which is a testament to Oregon's stifling man-to-man defense. They just don't give you any room to breathe, take you out of the scoring area, so you can't execute on the offensive end.
Tomley splits the free throws. Cook rebounds the miss on the second. Duck ball, Tracy left wing, 79-48 Ducks. Oregon is led by as many as 32 in the game. Ducks get it into Cook. Right side into the middle of the lane. Physical to the basket. Scores with the right hand.
Great patience by Supreme Cook. Couple dribbles. got his body underneath him, just went up. Nice little soft jump hook with the right hand.
81-48. Driving inside, Hennig tries to pass off, does to Cutler, and he lost the handle. Ducks steal it. Now to Tracy with Oregon leading 81-48. Final 3:06 to play. Shellstad to Cook up top. Left side pass, Tracy. Tracy to the free throw line. Picks up the dribble, kick out, Shellstad triple. Good.
He shot the ball so well today. Stepped into that one with confidence, just knocked it down.
7 of 10 and 2 of 4 from 3. 16 points for Jackson Shellstad.
And another turnover on an errant pass by Weber State.
So it's 84-48, and the Ducks will take possession on an 11-1 run. As the Ducks will start to go to the bench, Jason Williams-Johnson checking in for Oregon. Cook to the left side, Phillips, the freshman, give to Tracy. Tracy on the floor, power hop, bounce pass to Cook, and he lays it in. That's great basketball.
It's a great pass by Bam Tracy, driving downhill, left hand, gets the defenders in the air, little drop pass to Supreme Cook, and he finishes so well with both hands down low.
86-48 Oregon. Weber State moving it around the perimeter. Ball to the top now. Trying to drive inside. Sharanes it, misses the contested shot. Rebound Cook. Outlet Williams-Johnson. Over to Jamari Phillips. Now Tracy up top 3. Good. Timeout. Dana Altman, a substitution timeout. 89-48 Oregon with 1:56 to go. Ducks will empty the bench. James Cooper, Drew Carter.
Bam Tracy, 4 for 5 from the three-point line today. Great little play there, finding the open man, wide open. Coach Altman going to let everyone play right now. But these are still big minutes for Jamari Phillips and Mookie Cook. Kind of break into that rotation on a consistent basis.
Weber State ball. Sharanes it. Passes it to the left corner now. Over there it's Cutler. Cutler, give to the perimeter. Cross court with 7 to shoot. Moore puts it on the floor. Power hop to the right elbow. Kick out to Sharanes it. Shot up, no good. Rebounding foul.
A lot of people don't understand, even though these guys that are just getting a few minutes at the end of the game, they are such good players. Good to see them get rewarded with all their minutes and hard work in practice.
Andrew Unin in the game for Weber State. He was the one that was fouled, and he misses the first free throw. He's one of those guys on the other side.
Yeah.
This is just the 4th game of the season for Unin.
Coming off of some of the, 5th and 6th year COVID players. Hard to break in as a freshman. That experience out on the floor.
Williams-Johnson for the Ducks. After the make, it's 89-49. Now Jamari Phillips, left wing triple. No good. Rebound Cutler. 1:03 to go. Left wing, Unin launching a 3, too strong. Rebound by Phillips. Less than a minute now, 89-49 Ducks. Mookie Cook to Jamari Phillips. Jab step, now Phillips tries to drive, picks up the dribble, kicks back out, resetting Drew Carter. Carter over to Mookie Cook. Now back to Carter. Left wing fakes a 3 with 13 to shoot. Carter dribbles, firing an air ball. Goes out of bounds, saved from going out of bounds by Phillips. Almost, it hit the baseline.
It's tough to sit on the bench the entire game and then check in and be asked to play at full speed. And a lot of times it's best to just get the ball working around, take an easy one. You also want to score. I get it.
Luke Johnson checks in for the Ducks. Moore with it for Weber State. Pass to Sharanes. Dish over to Unin. Now inside Moore. Trying to back down. Moore passes to a cutter to the basket, Cutler, and he's knocked around the rim. That's a foul. Call goes against the Ducks and James Cooper.
And Luke Johnson checks in wearing number 13. There's not a lot of jerseys that are retired for Oregon. Some of the Kamikaze kids are, but there was a player that I played with, number 13, Luke Ridnour, made that jersey look pretty special.
Cutler misses the first and the second. Rebound Cooper, and the Ducks can run out the clock. 89-49. In the final non-conference game, Ducks win over Weber State. The Wildcats drop to 6-8, and Oregon improves to 12-1. A top 10 team with Big Ten play coming up.
Wow, it's exciting, isn't it? Going into Big Ten, being 12-1. Some great basketball coming into Matthew Knight Arena. This crowd's going to be electric. Better get a ticket soon. It's so exciting to see the depth and athleticism and experience and how many weapons this team has. Great tune-up game. Oregon has done a fantastic job taking care of business in the non-league preseason. I think if you ask Coach Altman if he would be happy with 12-1, I think he'd say yes.
You want to win every game? You know it's not always possible. Ducks, though, have played some good basketball. Still things to improve. Looking for some more consistency. But the Ducks are a good team.
And it's the consistent part of their game has been at the defensive end. And I love what they're doing right now. The entire team is circling the floor, shaking all the fans, all the kids getting autographs. It's so important to have the fans come in and celebrating this team. And it is a team. Like I said, started at the defensive end. Defense travel